Second Coming cinema, huh? What movie did everyone and their mother watch in Hollywood? Because I'm pretty sure we didn't get the same treatment as they did. How is this the best comic book movie ever made? Did they get high on LSD before watching this? Because that's the only explanation I got for people calling this the best comic book movie of all time.
Hi.
I love you.
Thank you.
Patching you into Mr. Wayne.
No, please don't.
I need you here now, Barry.
The Flash is directed by Andy Muschietti and stars a certain elephant in the room, and also stars Michael Keaton. It's about the Flashpoint paradox. Barry Allen goes back in time and saves his mom, and that's all I'm gonna say about it, because I was very, very, very excited for this movie. I know that Ezra Miller isn't the best person in the world, but I do really, really like his Flash. His Flash in the Snyder Cut was amazing. Not in the Whedon Cut. Good God.
Like brunch. Like, what is brunch?
In the Snyder Cut was spectacular, and I was excited to see what they'll do with that and expand on that concept in this movie. And yeah, and everyone was building up hype, so much hype for this movie. Yet the hype for this movie didn't exist. Just saying.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
We're building so much hype up for this movie. I just had to see it to believe it, and this movie was weird, man. Now, there are things holding it back from being a great movie. It's a fun movie, but not a great movie. The first 10 minutes of this movie was really fun for me. It felt like a Justice League episode, and it felt like a goodbye to this. That's what it felt like. It felt like a great send-off to the Snyderverse. That's what the first 10 minutes felt like. I wish we got a little bit more of that, but don't. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna miss the Snyderverse. I love you, my friend. I love you.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its scenes while I was sleeping.
I will also say that the final battle in this movie is fun. The final battle is done cleverly. It's not like your regular big superhero boss fight or something. It's done. The final battle is unique and different, and that's what I like. And the fact that there's not really a big bad guy, it's more like there are threats in this movie, but there's not a big main villain. I also like that. Ezra Miller is once again great as the Flash. Although there are scenes, let's address the elephant in the room. Although this film very, very much teases us with that. There is a scene in the beginning where Flash saves someone, and he's like, oh, you may need to seek a mental health expert, or the Justice League isn't great with that, I should know. I'm like, that joke didn't age well, Chief. Whoo, wow. Michael Keaton as Batman, I was very, very excited to see, and he is great in this movie. Supergirl. I enjoyed Supergirl's character, and seeing General Zod back in the movie is also great. A lot of choices were weird, man. I like what they did with the Speed Force better in the Snyder Cut than in this movie. Like, some running shots are like great looking, but some are. The biggest flaw with this movie is the CGI. It looks unfinished. It looks like they just threw this movie out so they can just be like, oh, we finally got the Flash movie out. That's what it feels like. It feels like it's really, really unfinished, and they have this going for it. They utilize the special effects in a creative way. They're utilized creatively, but they're not good. As far as hype goes in this movie, though, when those lights turned on, man, usually there's chitter chatter about the movie, but good God, there's no one talking about the movie. That's not a good sign, Chief. how is it that this movie has more people clapping and cheering? I feel like Crisis on Infinite Earths had the hype factor better because it delivered. Don't get me wrong, this has epic things in it. This has epic cameos, but they're not utilized like they are in Crisis on Infinite Earths. At least the characters talk to them in Crisis.
Hello? What the hell is this?
Asking myself the same question.
Yeah, overall, guys, there are things I really, really like in this movie. The thing holding this film down is the special effects, and a lot of things, weird choices made in this movie. A lot of weird choices. I'm gonna give The Flash a B-. I'm not disappointed by this movie at all. Was it gonna reach the second coming in cinema? Did I know that it wasn't? No. I definitely knew it wasn't. Either you're gonna love or hate this movie. That's all I'll say. If you're a fan of this film, I feel like you're not gonna like this movie and how it ends. That's all I'll say. But yeah, that's my thoughts on The Flash. What are your guys' thoughts on The Flash? That's all for this time. Punch out like my face, like boss. See you guys in the next show. Bye-bye.